Under green, 124 laps on the board. In the Ford 400 at Homestead-Miami Speedway, Dale Earnhardt Jr. off the pace. A few laps ago, he called in and said, do you want me to blow it up or should I pull it in? They believe it's a valve spring problem. You can see the smoke out the right side of the car. So it's a valve spring problem, they believe, on the Chevy of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Disappointing into the season, was hoping to climb into the top 10 in points. Does not look like that will happen here at Homestead in the season finale. Right now, let's take you through the field. We'll start up front where that 25 car has been awesome, Matt.
And he continues to motor away out front, Bill. The 25 car setting a good pace. The last 6 races, 2 top 4 finishes. The car, though, a little free on the gas, but still very good. Meanwhile, Jimmy Johnson, he's losing a little bit of grip. They fixed the car a little too much. Now it's loose on the throttle as well. He's running in the 2nd position. Both Hendrick cars having a good day, Bill.
Well, first Dale Jarrett had bad luck. Had a flat tire, had to come in under green. Then he had good luck because he got back out, the caution came out, he stayed on the lead lap. Then he had bad luck, thought he had a tire going down. Then he had good luck because the caution came out. He was able to come in, got new tires, didn't have a tire going down. Basically right now, good luck, he's running 3rd. Matt?
Bill, a great total team effort by the Target team. A 14.7 stop before. Jimmy Spencer, though, says the car is still a little free. Spinning the right rear. They're talking about an air pressure adjustment on their next stop, Marty. Bill.
Kurt Busch coming in here 3rd in the points, has been loose all day. They keep working on it. Kurt says it was getting better, but the last radio transmission says he needs some forward bite. That's the story on the 97 car running 5th. Marty.
Bill, yesterday in the Busch Series race, Greg Biffle finished 4th. Currently, he is running 6th. Just got passed by Kurt Busch on the racetrack. Biffle is tight. He gets tighter the longer he runs. He's been impressive this weekend, Dave.
Marty, Kevin Harvick's car has been tight as well. On lap 74, they changed right side tires. He reported later tight, but a little bit better. Lap 95, left side tires. Since then, quiet, which means a whole lot better. Marty, back to you.
Dave, get this. Ward Burton started 26 today. He is up to the 8th position. I just asked his crew chief, Frank Stoddard, how's the car? He's all smiles. He said it's very good right now. Hey, started the season with a win in Florida in the Daytona 500. How about bookending it at the end of the season here at Homestead, Dave?
Marty, Matt Kenseth also quiet on the radio since his last pit stop, where they took air out of the right rear, lowered the track bar, and took on 4 tires. His car was very loose. It appears to have come around to him. Bill?
It has been a relatively conservative day for Tony Stewart and company, the championship standings leader. 22nd or better, he clinches the Winston Cup. Still tight in the center, that's been his problem all day, but the car has been getting a little bit better as he goes along. Tony did say, I may have given you some bad advice on our last change, but right now we're hanging on. Upstairs to Allen.
Tony has not yet led today, but his title rival Mark Martin has not either. Only 3 drivers have paced this event. Joe Nemechek, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Kurt Busch, the only guys who've been out in front. 25 cars on the lead lap now. You saw Johnny Benson pass leader Joe Nemechek. Let's continue going through the field and check on 11th place, Bill Elliott. Bill?
Alan, this team on the radio made it very clear they are on a mission today. They have a new front tire carrier and tire changer. Their stops have been good. Bill Elliott running 11. Matt?
Mike Wallace started the day in the 20th position, currently running 12th. They've continued to adjust that race car. In their last stop, they took on 4 tires, not 2. The car, though, still a little loose, but it's good, Bill.
The question now, Matt, is how long can Dale Earnhardt Jr. stay out there if indeed it is a valve spring going bad, because 1 usually leads to 2, and then maybe a couple of more. Was second just about 10 or 12 laps ago, has fallen off to 13th. Marty.
Bill, the next guy to swallow up Dale Earnhardt Jr. will be Ricky Rudd. Took 2 tires on that lap 93 stop. He is loose off. That made that condition a little bit worse for Ricky Rudd. This is the same car that nearly won the race at Pocono in June, Matt.
Another good flat track drivers, John Andretti in the Petty 43, currently in the 15th position. They've gone back and forth on adjustments all day. In fact, in their last stop, after a 4-tire change, they made both a wedge and track bar adjustment. John says the car is good now. Track position's hurting them the most, Bill.
Been a quiet day for Ryan Newman, and that's really not what they were hoping for. Currently 16th, came in 7th in the points. Remember, he could move as high as 3rd, only 23 points out of the 3rd third place position held by Kurt Busch at the beginning of the day. Not much out of him in the last few laps or so. Hanging on to 16th, would like to pick up the pace. Marty.
Bill, Elliott Sadler running in the 17th position, having another solid weekend. He has been fighting tight end, loose off all day long, but the adjustments they made on the last stop have indeed worked. Elliott has not complained about the car at all, coming off a solid 10th place finish at Phoenix, looking for another top 10 today. Behind him on the track, well, there's a new leader on the racetrack, Alan.
Jimmy Johnson has caught Joe Nemechek in a big hurry.
And just blew right by Nemechek. So yes, Joe Nemechek told Peter Suspenzo, pretty soon we've got to get left sides. Yes, next time they make a pit stop, I guarantee you they better get some left sides. Marty?
BP, let's update you on the second place man in the championship standings, Mark Martin, currently running 18th. The highest Mark has been today is 15th. They have now gone too far with chassis adjustments on this car. He's been fighting tight all day. Now Mark is fighting loose. Matt?
And the guy right off of Mark Barnes' rear, Declan, and now makes the move to take the position is Bobby Hamilton Sr. His future really uncertain at this point. Racing for 2003, hoping to land someplace. They took on 4 tires on their last stop. Marty, the car has gone to the tight side.
Jeff Burton is in the 20th position, Matt. Now his teammate next car to pass is his teammate Mark Martin. He has been fighting a loose race car. He says now turning worse than it has all day long. Jeff Burton has finished twice in the top 5 here in his 3 Homestead starts. He's got a lot of work to do if he's going to finish there today. What a great run for Ted Musgrave. Just finished second in the Craftsman Truck Series Championship, running in the 21st position, staying on the lead lap. He, like many cars, fighting in tight condition, but they got a pretty good race car. Now he's threatening to pass Jeff Burton, trying to take him on the outside, Dave.
Marty, Jeff Gordon got his lap back on the lap 94 caution. He radioed in on lap 20 that the car is still pushing from the middle and no drive off the corner. So it's still a struggle for Jeff, but he's back on the lead lap. Matt?
Dave, one driver complaining that the 2-tire move did not work for him is Rusty Walls. He says he wants to go 4 on the next stop. They need to adjust the car just way too free. They're going to make an air pressure adjustment in the right rear, Dave.
Kenny Wallace, another car that was able to get around the leader and distance himself. He's now near the tail end of that lead lap. He was tight at the start of the last run, so they changed 4, made an air pressure adjustment. The problem he hasn't been able to solve, picking up the left front tire a bit because there's so much rebound in the right front shock. Marty?
Well, for all the struggles they had in happy hour yesterday, Johnny Benson's team not doing too bad, although they just go down a lap here recently in the last little bit. Benson 2 weeks removed from his win at Rockingham. They've been fighting a tight race car all week long, and you see Steve Park going underneath them right now, and they are again just now going 1 lap down.
So there's how the field stands at this point. 23 cars on the lead lap, and Jimmy Johnson is out in front. And check out the pass for the lead once again.
Well, he was gaining about a second a lap on Nemechek, it seemed like, but he came off the second corner, and Nemechek couldn't go up the racetrack just exactly the way he wanted to. Had to check up off the throttle a little bit behind Steve Park. Jimmy Johnson took advantage and just blew right by.
You know, the last 2 times he's been on pit road, Joe Nemechek did not change left side tires, so he just might be completely out.
Yes, I dare say he will remedy that situation next time.
And we're only maybe 15 to 20 laps away from another set of green flag pit stops if we don't see the caution. So let's take a break. Nemechek just gave up second to Dale Jarrett. They're about 2.5 seconds behind Jimmy Johnson, just past halfway in the Ford 400 at Homestead.